Hello! In this video we are going to review and practice with verb tenses used to express past actions as we read about some famous historical events. To introduce the topic, let me ask you this question. What do many people celebrate on October 12th? Alright, you have the answer and this text will give you some hints. Read the following text. The title, 1492, Cristoforo Colombo lands in the island of La Hispaniola. Guanahani is the name of the first island where Christopher Columbus landed on October 12, 1492, when he arrived for the first time in what was later called America. The island, which he baptized as La Hispaniola, had been discovered the previous morning. It was inhabited by the Lucayan or Taino people. Guanahani is one of the islands of the archipelago of the Antilles, more precisely in the Bahamas. However, the exact identification of the land where Columbus arrived is a matter of debate. It means that people are still arguing about where he really landed. All right. Let me ask you these simple questions about the text. In what month did Christopher Columbus land in Guanahani? Yes, in October. Yes, not on, but in October. What name was the island baptized with? La Hispaniola. Of course, it may have a different name. It may have a different name even now, but that's the name that he gave to the island. All right. In the text, as you can see, there are many references to the past because obviously it's a historical event and it occurred many years ago. So for that, we use different verb tenses in the text that will tell us what the facts that they are describing should be considered as. The first sentence that we have there is, Guanahani is the name of the first island. Why is the name? Because that is the name that it still has or that people recognize it with. So the author chose to keep the present simple there because it is the name that they want to attach to the island even now. All right. Now we have a lot of verbs in the past tense. Actually, I have some fragments of the sentences, not the whole text here. So bear with me, please. Christopher Columbus landed on October 12, 1492. Why do we use the past simple there? Because we know when the event took place, October 12th. When he arrived for the first time. So that is a specific moment, past simple. What was later called America was later called. So we have a passive there that has a form of be in the past and a verb in the past participle, was later called, right? By somebody. We're not saying who called it yet. So actually we're going to learn about that later. But it was here what is important, it was called America, not who called it. All right. For that reason, we use the passives. The island which he baptized as La Hispaniola. So the island he baptized, that is past simple because we know when he did it. The island had been discovered the previous morning. So it had been discovered. We're using the past perfect because it is an action that occurred at some point in the past, and we are talking about it from future tense, let's say for future time. We're saying that the island had been discovered the previous morning. That means that the previous morning that had already happened. That's why we use the past perfect. All right. It was inhabited. We use inhabited because it is a past participle form and was with that verb form, we are using a passive construction to refer to focusing on who received the action and not who performed it. Actually, in this sentence, they say that it was inhabited. It means that the Lucayan and the Taino people inhabited the island, so it was inhabited. It is a passive construction to refer to the island more than who did it. So they mentioned that first, right? Guanahani is one of the islands of the archipelago of the Antilles. Today it is. So something that happens regularly. Today it is one of those islands. The exact identification of the land where Columbus arrived is a matter of debate. So where he arrived is still a matter of debate, even today. All right? I hope that helps you review when we use different verb tenses in English to express actions that happen today or that have happened in the past or that happened at a specific moment. All right? I have a practice activity for you. Complete the following text with the appropriate form of the verbs in the word bank. I'm giving you these verbs, but they appear in the base form. You have to put them whether in the past simple form or in the past participle, depending on the situation. But first, you have to see where they go. Oh, look, there is one, not want. That is a negation in the past. So you have to decide where it goes and write the appropriate form of that negation in the past. So I'm going to ask you to please pause my video, complete the activity, and we'll see the answers together in a moment. All right, thank you. Thank you very much for having completed the activity. And here I have the answers for you. All right, it says, Martin Waldermüller, that is a German name, was a German geographer, was a German geographer and clergyman. In 1507, he created a map known as the Walsemüller 1507 map. That's the name of the map. So he created the map, which was the first document in which the name America appeared to refer to the new continent. What happened to the continent? Discovered by the Spaniards in 1492. That is a long sentence. It is more complex because it has more ideas there. So I hope you were challenged by it. He gave it this name. That is an irregular verb. He gave it this name in honor of Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian explorer who had participated in 2 voyages to the New World. That's the negation, he didn't want to call it by the masculine name Amerigo, since all the other continents' names were feminine. I didn't know that. I just knew about Amerigo, but I didn't know about the gender of America because of that fact. That's very, very interesting. All right. I am going to pause my video so that you can listen to the pronunciation of the native speaker, and as he pronounces, you pronounce as well. Go ahead.
1505. The new continent was named America. Martin Walsemüller was a German geographer and clergyman. In 1507, he created a map known as the Walsemüller 1507 map, which was the first document in which the name America appeared to refer to the new continent discovered by the Spaniards in 1492. He gave it the name in honor of Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian explorer who had participated in 2 voyages to the New World. He did not want to call it by the masculine name Amerigo, since all other continents' names were feminine.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for having done that, and especially for having reviewed the uses of the verb tenses in English to express past actions, because that is going to be very, very important for your English, for the development of your English speaking skills. All right. Thank you very much for your hard work, and I will see you in the next video.